Welcome to Barron Public Library's Friday Read Aloud. Today, an adventure that involves a dog, a library, and a book. Enjoy! Larry gets lost in the library. Illustrated by John Skewes. Written by Eric Ode. This is Larry. This is Pete. They're here on the farm. What a wonderful treat! With critters to care for and work to be done, a summer at Grandma's is loaded with fun. Now Larry hears honking. What's this all about? It's Bookmobile Day, Grandma says with a shout. They watch the doors open, then Pete clambers up. But Larry must wait. There's no place for a pup. Soon Pete reappears, holding books 1, 2, 3. He sits down to read with his back to a tree. But Larry thinks sadly, there's no book for me. He runs to the truck and he hops in the back. If he can't have a book, then he might find a snack. But then, with a click, and as quick as a bark, poor Larry has found he's alone in the dark. The truck engine rumbles, that pup's in a bind. He's on an adventure, with Pete far behind. He peeks through a curtain, and nothing looks right. No farmhouse, no horses, and no Pete in sight. They've come to a town, and wherever he looks, Larry sees buildings and people with books. They come to a stop and the doors open wide. That building's so busy. Could Pete be inside? As rain starts to fall from a dark, heavy cloud, Larry runs past the driver and slips through a crowd. But then, what a problem! No dogs are allowed. That pup's cold and tired. He's worried and wet. But soon Larry thinks he might get inside yet. He squishes and squeezes, then plop, reappears in a box filled with books from his paws to his ears. Larry climbs to the top, and then what does he see? A room full of folks working hard as can be. One man's fixing books that are falling apart. One woman stacks books on a big sturdy cart. And each is too busy with jobs to complete to notice a pup who's out searching for Pete. He crawls on a shelf. It's a good place to hide. But soon Larry finds he is off on a ride. He bumps through a door and then, what a surprise! Walls filled with books, every color and size. Big books and little books, red, green, and blue ones, bright fancy picture books, old books and new ones. People on sofas, on chairs, and on rugs. A girl reading books about spiders and bugs. A boy learning how to bake cookies and cakes. A grandma with books about deep mountain lakes. Larry hurries upstairs and finds shiny machines. A small, quiet corner with new magazines. A dark, crowded room filled with bright, flashing screens. What's this, Larry wonders while snooping along. A room full of children. They're singing a song. Now time for a story, the children are told. Go choose a stuffed animal, something to hold. One girl looks round for a toy she can cuddle. This puppy dog's real and he's wet as a puddle. The bookmobile driver comes running inside. So here's where my buddy decided to hide. Let's get you back home. This has been quite a day. They hop in the truck and they're soon on their way. The animals cheer with a moo, neigh, and quack. It's Larry, shouts Pete. We're so glad that you're back. They hug and they dance as the critters look on. Then Pete quickly disappears. Where has he gone? Soon he returns. But now what does he carry? A book that's just right for his best buddy, Larry. A delightfully fun story about going to the library and finding an adventure. I hope that you'll stop by Barron Public Library and see what kind of adventure you can find on the shelf. We've got something for everyone, and if you're not sure where to find it, just ask. We're happy to help. Until next time, this is Miss Patricia. Keep reading.